interesting. Oops, sorry about that. We got Ben using his Defender, his Omicron Pilot, and two TIE Fighters against two Z95s, the E-Wing and a B-Wing from Allison. Rexler Brath is very popular today. I don't think we had a single Rexler Brath in our store championship. We got 3 today. Interesting. He's one of my favorites, so you guys should represent him well. Alright.
This episode brought to you by Power Thirst.
The table's not very heavy wire. We we had 2 people lifting it just because we don't want to break it, but I mean it's really not that heavy. It's mostly just wood.
This list is kind of screwed up. Little posts. Yeah, little post that are painted up as planets on one side. That'd be pretty smart. Slick too.
See, he said he put some anti-stick on it, but I guess not. Alright, so once I
think the Grumpy Cat stuff is just awesome.
Chris is telling us about how much he likes Grumpy Cat. Why don't you buy something, Chris, if you like him so much? I think the kids like the Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat orange chicken.
Yeah, but you know what? It's flavored right. Well, it tastes like chicken. I never ate a cat on purpose, so maybe that one time. But
Those are some thick frog legs.
Yeah, you won't mistake a frog leg for anything but a frog leg.
I heard it tastes like chicken. I never ate it before.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Alligators.
Alligator's really chewy.
Hey, David, you ever ate a cat?
Ever eaten a cat? I mean, I had Chinese last night. It might have been a cat.
No, you ever ate a cat though? Like knowingly.
Not on purpose.
I'm married. I didn't think you did. I'm married.
All right.
Okay.
Hope you guys like my jokes. All right.
Let's run. It's robot fighting time.
It's robot fighting time. Is everyone? You guys set up? You guys are set up. All right. We got one more table waiting on for setup here. Then we'll get going. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. We're about to start the round then. All right. Once I lumber on over here to the computer, I'm going to start this round out. All right. You guys go ahead and start, unless now you. There we go. It was difficult, but I did it.
I'd recommend eating a snack if you're waiting.
Delete that one. New one. 1426.
Like a little bit enough where you probably
All
gonna
right.
have another snack after that.
All right. Now we're starting it. We got looks like a 4 forward here from our first ship. Got a 4 forward and focus from the Bandit. This might be the Hero Bandit right here. Brenda does not want it to be the Hero Bandit. Alright, so Tarn goes 4 forward and probably another focus token. Look at that. It's like I'm a mind reader. Hobby going 4 forward. And another focus token. And then look at this. Gonna go 4 forward with Wedge and another focus token. It's amazing. All right. Wedge is gonna turn right off the table. I guess no. This time he's gonna go 4 forward. It's 4K. I saw one match. The guy who like set up was doing double fire spray, set up directly across, and he did a 4K and had him in his back arc and just like led him around. I don't think he won that match though, because that's kind of a bad move.
Interesting idea.
Can missing the significant part of the table, huh? Oh, they wanna make it because you set up so far over.
Okay, no shots. Back to dials.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if that works any better. I think I saw like 12.
So that'll be set and back to dials. No, he does have to have range, but if he's in your, it's up to range 3. But if you're outside range 3, his effect. I don't think anybody has any shots at anybody.
Man, I'm really far behind on my stream. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the actual stream. Oh yeah, I put it way too far back. So let's fix that real quick. Yeah, I can see like all your cards. I'm adjusting the camera, guys, so give me a second here. Still not doing too good. I can't get any further up. Because it's, yeah. Because of the, I might be able to sneak it up one. No, I definitely can't get in there.
Alright. Just gonna have to...
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual stream in there.
Okay.
So you guys don't worry about it. It's getting better.
He's going to
That was almost bad.
take a focus.
We'll take a focus. Okay, and then your next guys.
Yeah, watch the camera, make sure something moving. It almost fell on the table there. All right, that'll do. We have fixed the camera.
String chilies. Shoot.
He's gonna focus. That's near, right?
He rolls. Focus.
Okay. Wedge is gonna do a 1 gentle bank to the right.
And she's gonna focus.
Close, but not too far anyway. I'll take a focus. Forward. Kless Jansen is doing a hard 3. He's doing a hard.
Smart if we need to go. 1, 7, 3. Cut out a range from there and then slam it forward.
All right, now we're back here. Brendan's already running into his own ships.
By design.
On purpose.
All right, we got a 1 bank from whoever that. Which one is that?
This is Luke.
Luke. That's right. You got 2 10s and a 9.
And he's gonna check for a target lock on.
You're dreaming.
So, whatever, focus. Alright, so beginning of combat.
My wedge has no shot. Your wedge.
Kless has no shot, so it's going to be Wedge versus Hobby.
Wedge versus hobby. All right.
So I'll be rolling
shoot.
3, you'll be rolling 2.
All right, you got wedge shooting hobby here. 3 on 2. So range 3, but since it's wedge, he only gets.
And we're going to go ahead and go with the focus.
He's gonna get 2 hits and a crit with it, using the focus against 2 evades, and then
He'll take 1 shield.
he's gonna lose a shield on hobby.
Let me just check my marks here. So hobby definitely has a shot. Bandit has a range 3 shot, and that's it. So let's take hobby's shot on wedge first.
All tugboat match.
On to number 1. What's going on, dude?
We're shaking bacon.
Not much. Second
I'll
game.
take a stress to give you a stress.
Okay.
The illuminated board is
It's our
shit.
it's our feature match table.
That is legit.
Send the
as hell,
focus
man.
for
2 evades. So
All right, we got
take a shield.
2 hits and a crit going back at wedge, and he takes 1 shield. Was that wedge?
That's what happens.
Okay.
Wedge.
Okay, so yeah, wedge loses his shield,
Bandit take his range 3 shot at wedge.
and we got bandit shooting range 3 at wedge. We got 2 hits using his focus, and we got 1 of 8. So shields down on Wedge, but he's got R2D2, so they'll get him back. And we did stress Wedge and Hobby on that one.
Spend the focus to make the hit crit.
Are you streaming this right now?
Yeah.
Nice. Wicked. There you go.
Yeah. I'm watching on my phone so I can see the chat, but then it's streaming on the other
I
side.
watched the one that you guys did. When was it? Like last weekend or whatever? I watched that stream. That was a good one. It was a good match. I think it was against James.
I'm not sure how he put it together. It's fiber optic cables he's using to do the lights. I almost think he's got like a. I guess they're all. I almost think he has like a disco ball under there or something, and it's whatever the cables lights the cables shining on is what it's color turning into. I haven't actually looked under it. It's kind of all closed up. There's other settings. You guys want to go to strobe light mode?
Just get wicked in here.
Evan was playing with it and he said it's like mind breaking.
Yeah. I can't concentrate.
3 bank.
Oh yeah, we were really excited to get to use this table. We're borrowing it from the local high school art teacher, John Riggins.
Oh wow.
So we got a 3 bank there from Hero Bandit, and he's gonna focus. Tarn's doing a 1 bank on the side there.
Nasty dogfight right here.
This is where multiple people will die.
Yeah.
Hobby will clear his stress.
Hobby's gonna clear his stress doing a 1 bank. And then we got Wedge coming up in the rear.
Let's take
Oh, so he's got his action. Hobby's gonna target lock. Where is he gonna target lock? Oh, got some decisions to make here.
He'll target lock Wedge.
We got a target lock on Wedge from Hobby.
Wedge.
And then we got
Bring up the rear.
Wedge in the rear here. He's gonna move. Alright, he's gonna do a 1 bank and he's gonna focus. So we got 3 focus and a target lock. And we got 1 bank to the right from Brendan's Wedge here. So he's staring down that he's staring down the Z95, and then he's gonna get a shield back from R2D2. And Wedge is gonna focus. Then we got
We're gonna do a 1 straight.
1 straight from Wes. Wes Jansen is gonna do a 1 straight, so he's gonna come up right behind Wedge here.
Let me mark it because if you lay it flat,
Then we gonna do a 1 bank with Wes. So Wes took a focus token, and Luke is gonna make a 1 bank. So things are not looking good for that Z95.
That's his job.
Yeah.
So come shoot.
All right. And so Luke's taking the target lock.
You want me to mark him?
Of course, things are equally looking not too great for Wedge on Brendan's side.
Your shot, sir.
Alright, so let's see what we got
Your
here.
2 10s.
We're gonna go ahead and take the first shot, range 2 from
So Wes is
Jansen onto Hobby.
Wes is gonna
I'm gonna take a stress to give you a stress.
Wes is going to shoot Hobby. He's going to give Hobby a stress. I'm getting attacked here.
And he'll spend his focus for hit crit.
And we got a hit and a crit from Wes. We're going to hit Hobby for hitting. Going to do a critical damage to Hobby. And you got an injured pilot, so Hobby loses his pilot abilities. Yeah.
And then after his attack, he's going to strip off that target lock.
And he's going to take Hobby's target lock. So he's stressed, and he doesn't even have a target lock. I'm on the stream.
I know.
Okay. How are you doing?
Hi.
Really glad I didn't use stress right there.
3 hits.
Wedge took damage last turn. That's how he got a shield back. And we got
He
another.
just put on 3 red dice and he baited 2.
Yeah, we got we got one more damage on Hobby from Luke.
Let's go wedge on wedge action.
Where-
Range
Wedge on wedge.
2.
We got wedge on wedge. Kurt's having a wedge. Shoot at other wedge.
Wedge on wedge on wedge.
Or wedge on wedge.
Predator.
We're gonna get 2 hits and a crit on to nothing.
Of course. Hit.
So we got 2 hit.
And then the crit is
Crit.
damage to engine. All turns are red dice.
All right, so we got 2 damage. 2 damage on wedge. He's got a damage engine, so all turns are gonna be red for him.
At range 1 of hobby.
So we're gonna do hobby on. So Brendan's gonna shoot hobby on wedge at hobby, range 1. So he's trying to take him out here.
But yeah, he's not going to go aim that shoot me rolling because he's got that red maneuver.
That's only on turns.
Yeah, 2 hits.
So we got 2 hits from wedge against 1 evade. So hobby's out of here.
Damn.
So
Stress.
and hobby cleared that stress by getting off the table.
Turns at range 2. Wedge.
All right. So we got range 2 at wedge. We're gonna go a hit crit on wedge, and 1 evade. So he's gonna take his.
Take a crit and he's going to die.
So wedge is out of here.
He couldn't get a focus worth anything.
The bandit.
And we got just the bandit left here.
Bandit's got range 1 hit.
Wedge and Hobby have died, so Brendan's just got Luke and Wes left, and Kurt's got Tarn, Wedge, and his Hero Bandit left.
He's just gonna regen. Well, he has no focus for regen, but he's gonna get a free.
And then we got the Z95. So we're shooting Wes, range 1. He got two crits against 2 evades, so nothing happens.
That was good.
That's 4 crits and 4 rolls.
So Wes used the debris and the cold body of Wedge and Tilly's to block the shots there.
Yes.
Do you want part of my sandwich? Yes? Alright. Alright. Give me just a second here.
Am I gonna eat it? Am I gonna like it?
Huh?
Am I gonna even like it?
It's delicious. It's a spicy Italian.
What's on it?
It's like Alright.
Myself something, I guess.
That was Anne Marie. She's the real Darth Vader of the universe. Not really. Just kidding. Just in case.
Then I'm going to evade them both.
Just in case Brandon didn't get my audio there. Alright, got a 1 bank from Tarn there. We got was that a 2 turn on the Z95? Or like a 2 or a 3 there? 2 turn, alright. And then we got a 1 bank from Wedge. Alright, so let's see what we get with Wes and Luke here.
Wes Jansen, 1 straight forward.
Wes is going to go 1 forward, loses stress, and
Where the hell did my 1?
you don't get to 1 forward anymore. It's against the rules.
Got a couple of interesting lists going on over here, too.
Yeah, we have.
You got long shuttles over there. You got B-wing A-beam combination with the.
Yeah,
What is that,
people
C-wing?
brought out the interesting list today. There's only James is running the Phantoms today. He's running 2 Sigma Squadron Phantoms.
Yeah, I see that he's running the long shuttle over there. That's wicked. I like that.
The guy that won at Hobbytown ran 2 interceptors in a lambda. He has a.
I can't fly them well. I'm not good at flying interceptors.
All right, this looks like we try to do a 4K with Luke, and he's going to run right into. Is that Tarn? All right, so Luke's going to sit right there, so Wedge can shoot at him, and then Wes is looking right at Wedge though. Who are you shooting at though? All right, so we got Wes is shooting at Wedge, range 1. Got 2 crits in it. Hit against nothing. So Wedge is going to go down shields and take a critical, which is going to be a direct hit. So he's got 1 hole left on Wedge, and he's going to take Wedge's focus away because Wes is just a mean guy. And then, so we got 1 more shot left. It looks like just the Wedge shooting back.
Range 1 on Mr. Jansen.
All right, so Wedge is going to shoot back at Wes. He's going to get 4 hits with Predator. 4 hits to nothing. And so Wes goes down to 1 hole as well. It is turning into a whole lot of. It's turning into a really interesting match here. All right, so we're going back to dials. No one died there, but we got 2 more X-wings down to 1 health left. They're limping along. Oh, let's go back to the stream here. Oh, we got 25 viewers now. All right, hope you guys are enjoying the stream here. If you guys have any input on who you want to see next in the next round, let me know. We got 2 more rounds after this of Swiss before we go into our championship rounds, and then you don't get to choose because I'm going to choose. Of course, I chose the last 2, so. Hey.
Alrighty, I'm good to go.
Range 2.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a 3K from the Z95. And then we got Tarn Tarn's going to turn himself around at a 4K.
Real bad positions with those stresses on them. They can't pull those K turns.
Yeah. Alright, and then Wedge is going to clear stress, regain shield with R2D2, and doing a 1 bank to the right. So he's gonna run into Wes. But he's really just putting himself in a.
Basically clear that stress, so you can basically hopefully get that.
They're not gonna. They're probably not gonna shoot each other, so it's not gonna be a. Yeah. Tarn's gonna have a shot at Luke there, and then we got. And we got a. Where hath it gone?
That's probably under his name card or something.
There it is.
Oh, here it is, right here.
Hiding in a corner.
Literally.
We're at 25 viewers, Chris.
Playing on that table fun.
People online love the table.
Yeah, Z95.
At least the ones that are talking. K turns everywhere.
So, shots. Wedge has got nothing.
No.
Tarn has got range.
I think the no turns was on Wedge, and he's dead.
So who's injured? Wes is injured.
Wes is down to 1.
3 shot on Wes.
So we got Hobby shooting range 3 at Wes with a focus. So let's see what happens here. Or is that Tarn? Tarn shooting it. The ghost of Hobby is helping him.
Wow.
Look at that. 3 hits against Wes, and he needs 3 of 8s, and he got nothing.
7 dice rolls, 7 hits.
So,
That was needed.
all right. So Brendan loses another X-wing. He's down to just Luke left, but Luke has the Luke has the Force and is a Jedi. I guess that's kind of redundant, but
Hero Bandits, time to make it.
Hero Bandit's coming out to try to.
Oh my goodness.
So-
9 crack dice.
All right.
Why is he sharing last one?
Luke wanted all the glory, and Luke had the force. He was guiding his shots before, and now he's coming back. All right, so we're going back to dials. Brendan has gone from 3 X-wings down to 1. He's just got Luke with veteran instincts and was it R5 P9, so he can still regain shields. And then he's going to be against we got full health Tarn. We got 1 shield, 1 hull left on Wedge, and then we got our hero Bandit. That is untouched. So let's see where we're gonna get with that.
Everybody's wounded.
And focus.
You know what I never did is make those match slips. Let me go do that real quick while they do their dials. So I might miss a little bit here while I make these match slips. Anyone running tournaments, don't use Cryodex, you're doing it wrong, because it definitely makes things a lot easier. Unless, of course, you have an equally useful program. These match slips are my favorite part. That guy must be good. He's $26, Chris. Eugen, or however you say his name? Is he? He is. All right. All right. Now we got my match slips, so I'm going to get back to that game once I hand them all out here. There we go. Now we have the match slips. All right, looks like we got. Looks like Tarn went straight. Did Z95 go anywhere?
He did a 1-4.
Oh, 1-4. All right. Looks like Luke did a K turn and Wedge did a K turn. All right. So a whole lot of nothing looks like it happened.
Tarn lost a shield.
Oh, Tarn lost a shield. All right. So Tarn lost a shield. So we got 1 shield, 3 hull left on Tarn. Got a 2 and 2 on the Z95. Got 1 and 1 left on Wedge. And Luke seems to be full here. Is that on the wrong ship, or?
No, this is...
Okay, so it was on the wrong ship. Okay. I was like, how'd you get to 3 shield with Luke? Well, someone is pointing something out with the... Was it the IG-88A or whatever? So when he destroys a ship, he gets a shield back, but by the card that's at least been released, it doesn't say up to max shield value. So people are saying that he might be able to go above his shield value, but at the same time, it's per ship destroyed. So if that's happening, you're probably winning. So it's not even eroded. It would be that they might change it before release, but something to look out for. It probably won't be game breaking, because if you get up by like 2 or 3 shields, that means you've killed 3 ships without taking any damage. Which I guess could happen. That ship's really maneuverable. I guess I'll wait till I'm not. You guys are welcome. I was going to grab me some pretzels. I'm going to wait on that one. Alright, we got Luke shooting at Wedge.
Wow.
Got 2 hits in the crit on Wedge here. So he's got to get one evade to stay alive here. And he does not. He didn't take the focus. Oh no! Did you forgot the action? So he doesn't. So Wedge does not survive, unfortunately. The force was with Luke that time.
Is Luke at 10?
Luke is at 10.
Luke is at 10. Damn it. That was stupid. So if I lose this,
Unfortunate mistake by Kurt there, but he's got Tarn. He's got Tarn, and he's got the Z95 left.
Wow.
Oof.
range 2 from the bandit.
All right, and so Tarn rolls a whole lot of nothing, and the bandit's going to get 2 hits on Luke. And Luke is going to use his ability to change one.
Shield.
And he's going to
Combat phase and spend it, and I'm gonna get it back.
All right, so Luke's going to officially take no damage because he regains his shield back with the focus token. All right, that was exciting.
Yeah, that was a quick turn of events
That was
right
a
there.
horrible mistake on my part.
Yeah.
Probably cost me the whole thing.
I don't know about that. You still got,
I gotta hunt down Luke, and Luke's gonna be getting his regions, and that probably cost me the whole thing.
you can get in that range 1 still. We'll see.
Spin the focus.
All right, so now we are down to Tarn and a Z95 against Luke. Full health. Everyone's full health except for Tarn's taking 1 shield damage.
I've got no K trainer.
Is
Advanced sensors focus.
Oh, I was listening to that.
so shield.
Wu-Tang? I downloaded all of Wu-Tang and all of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I just bumped it all the way through. I drove from California to Georgia this past weekend.
California to Georgia. That's a drive.
It's 32 hours, 16 hours, both days, non-stop. So basically what happened was I went 16 hours, rested for a couple, and then started back up again. And
That is a
basically I was
drive.
bumping the entire time.
Good to go.
ODB, old dirty bastard.
Really?
Trying to block that action.
All right, so we got a Z95 doing a 1 right, 1 bank to the right. He's going to try to block. Looks like he's trying to block Luke there, and then he's going to do a 3 bank from Tarn to try to get outside of the. He's going to get out of the arc there. So basically, he's trying to prevent Luke from being able to shoot anything. So,
If he doesn't do a ginger forward, he's not doing that key turn. See.
so
Well,
yeah.
he'll do the K. He'll have plenty of room.
So we'll see what Luke
He's got
went.
plenty of room for that.
And Luke is doing a 4K, so he's
4K.
he's doing the 4K. Gotta be careful around the butcher of Yavin, huh?
With your guys, why not?
He didn't have room.
He was blocked.
Oh, because
He'd
glass, right?
he'd run right into Luke.
I see.
Closest to closest.
I see.
All right, so we got
Range 1 on the bandit.
all right, we got a stressed out Luke. He's gonna do a range 1 onto the bandit. So we got 4 against 2. We got 2 hits from Luke onto nothing from the bandit. So the bandit's
Yeah, they've been cold for you for the cool minute, but they were hot.
I know.
For a good second, yeah.
so we got the
Wedge was annihilated in a volley of 9 dice.
I think I've got your corner.
We'll just back all the way up to here.
all right. So Z95 is gonna shoot back range 1 into Luke.
Wow.
Let's see if he can get some revenge here. And he got 3 hits on the attacks against 2 evades from Luke, so he's gonna take 1 more shield off. And he's not gonna regen it this time, but he still has the option of regenning it.
That's gonna switch to a crit.
Wow.
He's gonna sit right down on that rock.
Double direct hit.
All right, then we're back to dials. We got looks like Luke is stressed, and the other 2 are not.
Z95's been stripped of his shields, and
Yep.
he's only got 1 shield remaining.
It's starting to look like I was right about Luke guiding the shots against the other 2, so he can steal all the glory here.
Keeps the stress. Nicely done turn. 2 forward and just come straight into you.
That's gonna flip to a crit with 1.
So what's going on here behind me? You got one Phantom down. Looks like there's a lot of bumping going on in this game behind me. Who needs intelligence agent when you can just guess where the other pilot's going? All right.
One hit. Good. That was quick turn.
Playing at Z95, opening up for another shot.
So the was it Rexler Breath and two Academy pilots behind me against James with his 2 Sigmas and the Carnor Jacks. Looks like we got a Sigma down and we got 2 TIE Fighters down. Yeah, 1 TIE Fighter at 1 health left. Shields down on Rexler. Looks like we got 1 on Carnor and 1 shield left on the Sigma. So it's an exciting game over there too. And there's, alright, so we're looking at this. There's a whole lot of moving around and running into each other, so there's no shots. So we're going to go back to dials again.
So force him to reposition the game. You take a better shot.
They thought your move was interesting, Brendan.
I'm about preventing shots. It's all about survival.
Sometimes. Yep. I think we got about half an hour left in the round here.
See this dial, man. Why is that one bank not green? That's a bunch of idiots.
Apparently they're a little bit faster than the X-wings, like maneuverable ones. I think that's why it is.
They only have 2 wings. They have less drag in space.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about the fluff.
Can it be drag in space?
No.
The zero
I'm
gravity
going nowhere,
environment?
but I'm gonna clear my stress.
So C95 is going to bump and clear stress, and then Tarn's going to make a 2-turn towards towards Luke.
Get a shot off, yeah.
Yeah, so Tarn might get a shot here.
Yeah, range maybe 2.
Depends on how far out Luke goes.
Luke is doing a 1 gentle to the right. If I can, yeah, he'll clear it.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
He might be out of range now, is that?
Yeah, no.
It's going to be close.
No, he's got a range 3 shot.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's going to be out. Part of his ship's going to be outside of the range ruler, but he's definitely got a range 3 there.
Focus.
If not definitely, he's got it. He's barely got it. Yep. Oh yeah, he's got that by about half a base there. For 4 days.
From Mr. Tarn.
All right. Tarn is going to be shooting at Luke here, range 3. We got 1 hit against 2 evades, and he's
Into combat. Spinning this, taking it.
so Luke's going to end up netting 1 shield there that turn because he took 0 from Tarn. Net gain. He's going
I
to.
got gains on gains on gains on gains.
All right.
My games got gains.
He made that turn. He made that turn because he wanted to prevent shots more than anything. Is why he didn't. I think he was stressed there,
He was.
so he couldn't have taken the 4K turn. So we got a 3. We got a 3K from the Z95
Yeah, that would have been a bad maneuver.
with no action, and was it a 1 bank on Tarn? All right. And so what we got now?
Positioning right now.
And, well, 4K. All right. There's a 4K from Luke. It's like he wants to shoot the other ships or something.
Why would you want to shoot? I don't understand.
I was hoping for a 5-4, just fly off the table. It just didn't quite happen there. So, all right. So looks like we are out of range this turn. It's just a. All right. So it looks like we're about to have some more shooting at each other because we're gonna joust at each other again here.
This is going to be where the game ends. It's decided.
Evades 1, takes 1.
Difficult choices.
Z95.
That was going to become a focus.
Yeah. So Tarn's got the thing that will give him a target lock, and then he can use it to re-roll his attack.
Oh, shoot.
And then when he does that, he has to keep whatever he re-rolls. He can focus it, but he can't target lock it himself.
Target lock's not my problem.
Number 1. Let's see if we can make this work.
Alright, I'm set. Ready to go when you are.
All right, dials are set. We're gonna clear stress to it. Is that a 2 forward?
Let's get as many dice as we can here.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go 2 forward.
That's exactly what was expected.
Yep. And you got a.
2 bank.
You say K turn?
2 bank.
Yeah. So you got a 2 bank from Tarn, and Tarn is going. So Tarn.
Be careful, you just don't switch your dials.
And Luke's
Oh, sorry about that. They're legal on both.
Yeah.
They're legal on both.
All right.
I didn't label those things.
Only 2 points. That was ridiculous.
All right. We got a 1 forward from Luke. So we're gonna clear the stress out,
Maximizing his
and
shots.
and we're gonna use a focus. We're gonna focus with Luke. So who is Luke shooting at?
Range dose on both.
We got range 2 on both of them.
Dose bagels.
Yeah, Luke is at full right now.
And he's got that. He's focused up right now too.
It's going to be incredibly hard to kill.
Hero Bandit coming in with the heat though.
I hope so. Of course. I don't know if it's enough heat though.
Clear my stress. Woo! Go ahead and take the range 2 on the bandit.
Oh, we got a dice off the table here. We got a runaway. We got 1 hit and 2 hits from Luke on the Z95.
Dead.
Ouch.
Was that the Z95? All right. So the Z95 is now down. So we just got Tarn and Luke left.
Alright, Mr. Tarn.
That was a gnarly turn of events right there.
Make your magic happen at range 2.
All right. So Tarn is firing at range 2 back at Luke.
Wow.
Luke has veteran instincts and R5P9. So he's got pilot. He's got.
The combat phase, spending 1, getting 1 back.
All right. So Tarn did 3 damage to Luke.
I evaded 1.
He evaded 1, taking 2 shields down. Then he used the focus token to regain a shield. So Luke's down 1 shield now.
That focus though.
Two.
Bad position.
Yeah. So
Will there
I
be
think
a
it said it
14?
got Gondor guy, but so Luke has veteran instincts and pilot skill 10 and R5P9, which lets him use a focus token at the end of the turn to regain a shield. That's all he's got on there.
He's kind of blown.
Yes, thank you, Brandon.
Yikes. That focus though.
So we got 2 X-Wings looking at each other. Tarn is down to hull, and Luke has 1 shield left.
I needed the shots.
Shit, man. That was wild.
I needed the shots.
So we got a 3 bank coming in from Tarn. So the K-turn was blocked there, it looks like, and then Luke's going to K-turn.
Now, yeah, and now we're.
K-turn, you kind of would
I
have
would have been blocked. I would have run right into it.
I'm not Chris.
range 2.
I don't know, your Facebook profiles both don't have your picture, so I don't know your name.
It's a picture of a baby.
Yeah, it's not you.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Just saying you need. You have a little Magic the Gathering pants on.
All right, thank you. Time check. Well, why are you guys asking me all these things? All right. All right, let's see what the time left in the round is. We've got 20 minutes left, whoever is asking.
10 fires, but 10 has no shot.
All right. We got 20 minutes left.
20 minutes left?
Yeah.
I can't see what that glare is.
All right, so we're coming back here. We got Stress Luke against Focused. We got a Focused. Or I guess they're going back to dials. I assume nothing happened with that shot. Torn down. All right, so we're checking where the side of the table is. So it's looking like he's. We got dial set. What are we doing here? Set a 2 turn. All right, so he didn't think he could make the K turn there.
No, I would not have made it. would not have made it, and he would take this focus. So,
One general to the right.
Thank you again, Mr. 321 Stars. Yeah, we're happy to get to use this table. We're borrowing it from one of our local players. So as far as I know, he used fiber optic cables, and the way the lights are, I almost think he has some sort of like disco ball under the thing, shining into the fiber optic cables, but I'm not actually sure what he did to make it. Robot voice.
Wow. Who's going to spend his focus to gain a shield back?
Not sure what that means, alright. So, looks like a whole lot of nothing that turn again. So Luke's back at full, and then we got Tarn with one shield down. Of course, Luke's looking right at that rock, too. He's done quite a bit to him, it's just he's regained a lot with R5P9. You've gotten him. Yep. Echoing, huh? I did not do something. Oh. I might have moved it or something. Is that any better? Let me know. Alright, so Luke makes a 2-turn, and he's going to land on the rock there. We got a 3. Yep. So Luke's gonna park it on the rock here. Otherwise, it would have been a nice range one shot. And he got a focus on the rock. So, let me see if Chris has any idea what's wrong with this mic here.
Saying I'm echoing, Chris. That can happen if there are 2 mic sources. You're saying I'm here echoing?
Say I'm echoing. What? Alright, maybe that'll work.
Holy crap.
Alright, so we had a 4K from Tarn, and we got another 2-turn from Luke. We got, or 3-turn from Luke. We got range one shot between the two of them. So we got Tarn, so he's going to have him re-roll some. So he's going to have him re-roll. He got a hit, crit, and 2 focus. He's going to have him re-roll 3 of those. So he's going to get 3 hits, and he's going to spend the focus to get 4 hits. So, and Tarn's dead. So Luke pulled through and took out 3 ships all by himself.
He's just like, Luke is just that.
Luke returned to the Jedi all over this game.
This is right here. This game's on 1 health versus 1 health right now.
And apparently the game behind me is that a TIE Fighter and Carnor, one hull remaining on each one.
That's wild. Wow. Yeah, I'm from behind.
Well, Luke is good for that. Luke is always good for that.
And like you had him down, like you got some shots on him, like every single
Yeah, God, you said you like the combo with Lone Wolf. He would run that, but I think he's at exactly 100 points right now, and he'd rather have him at pilot skill 10. So I think he likes the pilot skill 10 for fighting phantoms. So, all right. So,
I got that by a better camera, by the Logitech Pro series.
okay, is she out doing that now? Okay. Hey, so next round we might have a better camera even. So you guys want to talk about your game, how it went?
Sure. Here's Brendan, the winner of the match, running Mr. Return of the Jedi here. So
let me know if you guys have any questions for him.
Okay. Hi everybody, how's it going? Brendan here. And so, any questions coming from about the actual list?
20 seconds behind, so go ahead and talk about your match.
Okay.
Might be some questions.
Well then,
Nothing saying anything yet.
yeah. So the very first thing I had thought about is that I've actually run a similar list to what Kurt was running with 3 X-Wings and a Z95. It used to be my go-to thing, Stress Bot 4.0. Yeah.
One guy was saying
This-
he likes running lone wolf instead of DI, but
Yeah.
maybe go through a little bit of like why you chose DI over lone wolf.
Well, a lot of the reasons why I built Luke the way he does is that way he can fire at the same pilot skill as Wes Jansen. So if another ship has Rebel Captive, I can actually spread the stress around, so that way I don't have one ship taking all of it, or I can choose the activation. So if I need one ship to get an action and not the other one, Luke, with his innate focus ability, he can bump and still technically have a soft focus, whereas Wes might need that. So it's kind of like how you would fly Advanced Sensors B-Wings or something like that. You know you have an action handy that's available, and you just go ahead and take it. A lot of times what I would want to do is take a target lock with Luke like what I did in the beginning. But later on...
There's a switch, a power switch on the headphones. Turn it off and turn it back.
Okay. Kill 68. Yeah. So, going into this, I knew it would kind of turn into a jousting match. Luke and Wes are going to activate at the same time, which gives me more flexibility for their maneuvers. If I need to bump or whatever, I can choose to bump Luke first because of his innate soft focus for if defense. Wes Jansen is kind of dependent on some actions, but in some cases he might have a better shot if he bumps, so that way he can keep people in arc. So I always have that option open to me for those ships. Wedge is supposed to hang around a little bit longer, but I've played Kurt and this list before, and the net effect of me attacking Wedge Antilles with my Wedge Antilles is normally just that both wedges die in the same turn, and it basically negates everything. So this time, my idea was to go after some of his things that cause a few more effects rather than going for just the guy who can deal damage, because I have the same 3 X-Wings, going, they all have the same stat line. I know that if I can just, maybe maneuver a little bit better and activate last with those 2 10s, I'll be okay with that.
Is there any questions? Yeah. Dead chat right now. That's fine. Here, let me put it on here.
So, are they actually able to hear me though?
I think so.
Somebody said it was echoing.
Yeah, I had to turn it off and turn it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Luke would, if he takes a focus end game, he'll be able to relatively use, at least one focus eye on his evade from his natural pilot ability. So I can save that focus action and just regain shields almost as easily, if not better, than with R2-D2, who limits you basically to 1 turns and, a 2 straight or a 1 straight, which is not good for maneuvering. And so this one leaves him open to a lot more abilities, like he can go ahead and do a white maneuver or the green maneuvers with a regular X-Wing and still have that ability to regen a shield.
They're saying it's still echoing.
Okay, I'll cut it back on and turn it on.
Dice rolls that you had 9 attack dice in a row. I thought that was pretty wild. I mean, that's what put Wedge down, right? I mean,
That
9 attack dice in a row, and then all of a sudden the dice went cold. They did.
I was expecting that my 1 bank would keep me relatively out with most of your stuff, and that my 3 hard would get me close enough in with Wes. I didn't expect the bump to happen. Bailey, it was kind of like a misplay, misjudgment. If I had just done a 3 gentle,
I was hoping that you would slow it.
yeah. So
It was all designed for.
I was trying to cut it in without getting half your ships, and then it ended up being half your ships had me in arc. So I'm gonna hand you over to Kurt real quick.
I honestly didn't think so. That when you forgot to put that down, I thought that
Hey everybody. So that was kind of a game we played many times over. I played that same list against this at least 3 or 4 times. Usually it's just the dice. Yeah. A very good game on both ends. I feel good about having Tarn at the end. Tarn is nearly as tanky as Luke is. Look at how many turns he ran around, how many hits he canceled from Luke. So, felt terrible about that miss of focus. I think that really decided the game. So always take your actions, even if you don't think they matter, because that focus miss probably cost me that game. But good game as usual, Brendan. We're used to playing these lists against each other, and hopefully the next game will go a little better for both of us. Are there any questions out there?
They're talking about bills.
Okay.
An easy weensy minute. I'd be sweet.
Where are we located? We are in Atlanta, Georgia, just north of Atlanta. And actually, these X-Wings are not really the meta. It's really just the two of us that run these all the time.
Yeah. It's my thing. I want the X-Wing to be competitive, and I make it competitive.
Yeah.